Arizona. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the San Francisco 49ers and the Arizona Cardinals. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen, welcome to this game. Jake Moody going to get it started. Off we go from Glendale. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. They'll run with the second-round pick in the April draft. And he's able to force his way through one man, but he can only muster about a yard on that play. Second down.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains. They're nothing fancy. But they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike. Make every throw as contested as possible. No separation. Contact right at the catch point. And does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
And that is incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
Now Tony to return it. And it'll be brought down. Short return. And no takeover there.
First and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down. Stoppage here. One of the 49ers is down. Not something you want to see in the opening minute of the game. From the 48-yard line, here's second and 2. Shotgun snap to Purdy. He connects with Jordan Addison. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
First and 10. out of the gun. It's Purdy. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. That catch number 40 on the season for him.
San Francisco.
And that's what you call being fearless, going over the middle. That's not everybody's cup of tea in this league, Mike. Some guys love to operate outside the numbers, and some guys understand their role is in the middle of the field, and not only to make that catch, but to do it laying out. It's a big-time play to secure that one.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
Brought down at the 18-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Yet another Alabama back in the league. This is Brian Robinson.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. From the gun, it's Purdy. Quick throw, taken in. He's going to have the 1st down and then some. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. His 12th touchdown of the year.
We all make such a big deal, Mike, when we see a quarterback go through his progression and deliver a deep downfield strike for a touchdown. But sometimes, just take what's easy, the easy pitch and catch, get it underneath completion. That's exactly what the quarterback does here. Takes what the defense gives them, and you have a playmaker like that on the outside, they can do the rest with their feet after the catch, and end result is still a touchdown.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They go play action for Murray. He'll get this out to his running back. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, it's Murray. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
On 3rd down, Murray. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. And it's going to lead to 4th down.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that 1st down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th.
He lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery.
You know, it's so hard to say what goes wrong on these bad snaps, Mike. You know, sometimes it's mechanics, sometimes it's concentration, sometimes, frankly, it's just bad luck and things go sideways, but he puts a little bit too much juice on it, ends up out of the corner's reach, and now they're heading back to the sideline, knowing they just put their defense in a really bad spot.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, it's Murray. He'll go left side here and complete this one. Pick up of the 11 yards on that one. It's an Arizona first down.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming back.
The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6. From the gun, it's Murray. That's to the left side, taken in by Harrison. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
Oh, and the rookie puts it on the deck. It's a fumble. And this is going to wind up 49er football. They have it.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
Off the play fake, Purdy. He'll locate his tight end, George Kittle. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game, and you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice game to his tight end.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
So they'll talk over what to do on this third down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. Greg and I back here in Glendale after this. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. Downfield, got a man, and he's got it. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A big-time play for the Niners. 32 yards. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
Second and 10.
Get set, get set.
They'll run. He'll try the left side now. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane closed quickly. Here comes third down.
A gain of 4. And it's third down.
Throwing from the gun is Purdy. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up fourth down.
Moody for the 49ers field goal. A 49-yard attempt.
Moody's kick is good. And the 49ers will extend to a 10-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Moody comes back on the field after making the field goal. He's set to kick off. This returnable with Rivers. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
28-yard line.
They go play action with Murray. Moving to his right. That'll be intercepted. Picked up by Derwin James. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
You know, like drastically different things waiting for these two squads on the sideline as they run off. I mean, we can hear the defensive sideline celebrating all the way up here. I mean, back-to-back drives, they come away with the takeaway. Now, on the offensive sideline, there's no celebration awaiting. It's coaches looking to gather their guys together and say, look, we've got to have ball security. If we don't protect the football, we have no chance.
On 1st and 10, it's Purdy. He'll try to hit him with a screen. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
So he gets on the board, first catch of his career. I can promise you he's going to hang on to that ball. Now, it wasn't the flashiest of plays, but just try to get him comfortable and try to settle him into this game.
Throwing on 2nd down is Purdy. A short one there, caught by Kittle. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. Purdy to Kittle for the Niners, 1st down.
Get set, get set.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. They'll try to set up the screen here. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
And we've been sitting up here wondering, when are they going to get their young, talented rookie involved? And they finally made it happen. He's able to get the ball inside the red zone with his first catch of his career.
And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, 49ers. So 2 touchdowns for him in this one. Numbers 12 and 13 on the year. On is Moody to add the extra point. He's got it. And the 49ers move further out in front. It is now 17-0.
Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. This returnable with Rivers. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
On first down, Murray. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. And this will be incomplete.
And their offensive struggles just continue to show up time after time here in this first half. It's going to be hard to sustain drives when you continue to put themselves in holes on these early downs like they did here.
Come on. Stop. Now a give up the middle, and he'll bring this across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 4.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
He'll fire one deep for Harrison. And he will score. Marvin Harrison Jr. Touchdown, Arizona. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 26-yard line.
They'll begin here on the ground. And, they smack him down. Yeah, big hit right at the line. No gain.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now Purdy. And is open middle of the field. It is caught. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 74 yards. Touchdown, San Francisco. That touchdown number 3 for him in the game, and number 14 for the year. Moody's extra point is good, and the 49ers up their lead. It's now 24-7. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. This returnable with Rivers. Now an opening has the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Start on the ground. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Throwing now, Murray on first down. Down the field, it's caught on that left sideline. And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, Cardinals. That is second TD catch of the season. And that is touchdown #1 in the National Football League career of a guy, Greg, taken high in the draft, hoping for moments like that.
When you get drafted in the first round, Mike, let alone as a wide receiver, the expectation in the NFL today is that you need to come in and be an immediate impact player. Plays like this continue to build that relationship with the quarterback, and I think this guy's got a real bright future.
This will be returned from the 6. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Get set, get set. 18, watch out.
Here's Purdy on first and 10. He'll get it into the hands of Kittle. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
San Francisco.
Outside. Yellow. 18, watch out. Yellow.
Now give on the ground. Hewitt forward for maybe a yard. Will Johnson up for the stop. Second down and 8.
Get set.
Shotgun snap to Purdy. That one intercepted. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
Yeah, it's just a really bad decision, Mike. And I'm not really sure what he saw there. The top of his drop, things looked a little cloudy, at least from up in the booth. So down on the field, he's just got to regroup, take what's there, especially early in the game. You don't want to turn the ball over and put yourself behind.
They'll throw on first down with Murray. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. That is the former Pro Bowler, Hassan Reddick, getting in there for the sack. Number 3 on the year for him. Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Play action now. It's Murray. Exiting the pocket right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Now a timeout charge to Arizona. That is their second. As the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in this second quarter. Work to do following the sack. It is third and long. Working from the shotgun. It's Murray. The throw here is complete. He's going to be out of bounds. He is well shy where he needs to get to. It'll bring up fourth down.
It's fourth down.
This is a great example here, Mike, of just the value and the importance teams place on first and second down. Teams call them early downs, where it's not just live and die by third down anymore. Those days are kind of over. You have to to stay ahead of the chains. You have to stay efficient on first and second down. If not, you end up in third and a mile, and even after that nice pickup, still brings up fourth down.
So Ryland now, following the made field goal, back out to kick this one away. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Purdy on first down. His pass, right side, going to be caught by Addison. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drop. Purdy now, he'll throw on first down. That's caught! And he'll be marked down at the 15-yard line. The Niners use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's first and 10.
Watch out!
Out of the gun, it's Purdy. To the left side here, caught by Addison. Now his timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break.
Brings up second and 3.
Second down, they need 3.
Get set! Get set! Final rounds up! Yellow. Yellow. Yellow.
Throwing again is Purdy. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be first and goal. And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called. So Jake Moody now out for the field goal. This about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Niners tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. Final second now of this first half as this one is away. And it's a poor kick here. Doesn't even make the landing zone. So that means the ball is going to come out to the 40-yard line. On first and 10, it's Murray. The toss, left side, caught by his running back. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Chad Ryland to kick off for Arizona.
First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Third quarter begins with a run. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7. At the
From
29.
29. Here's second down and 7.
Get set! Get set!
Out of the gun, here's Purdy. This one is caught by Addison. And it'll be a short pickup that's not enough for the first down.
5 yards
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. A gain of 16 yards. First down, 49ers.
And that's a heck of a run there on 3rd and 1. So often these backs are just thinking, all right, just get 1 yard, pick up the first down. But not this guy. He's thinking, I know where the marker is, but I'm going to pick up as many yards after that as I can. That's exactly what he does. Fresh set of downs.
On play action, here's Purdy. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. This one's batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, if you're going to target him in the end zone, you better come correct, man, because this guy, he embraces those moments of one-on-one coverage when it matters the most, and I think he just saved 6 by getting his hands on that one.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Purdy. He's going to dial up another deep ball. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force 3rd down.
And I think when you look back on the first half, this was an element of the defense that really was missing. There was a lot of open windows, a ton of green grass for the receivers to make uncontested catches. So nice change of pace here. Continue to force the issue and make these guys earn the catch.
And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game. Like, it just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
And we will not see a return on this one, as it will be marked dead. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. They go play action for Murray. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gives him a 1st down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it, because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start. He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop. And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down.
So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. Again, it's Murray. And that that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line.
At their own 37-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Purdy. He'll find his tight end, Kittle, on the right side. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a first down.
Get set, get set. Watch out. Here we go.
Kittle is the man in motion. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Throwing on 2nd down is Purdy. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
On 3rd down, it's Purdy. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem. And that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
So Jake Moody now out for the field goal. Spotted at the 45. This is a 55-yard attempt. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. The 49ers out for the punt as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. To return is Johnson. And this will not turn out to be a good return. Forced backwards, and they get him out of bounds. Off the play fake. Here's Murray. That's caught by Harrison right side. And he's going to get this up to the 22-yard line. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly a first down.
And if he's late with that throw, Mike, there's a really good chance a defender could have made a play on it. But he does a beautiful job. He puts the ball out in front of his shoulder, leads the receiver, and allows him to get upfield and pick up the first down.
Forced to his right. He runs with it. And he'll wind up getting about 4 before he's shown the sideline.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
on the 27. Here's 2nd and 6.
Come back, come back. Let's go.
From the shotgun, it's Murray. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Second and 11. Out of the gun, it's Murray. And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job of getting those feet inbound.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet inbounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
Third, they need 8. Working out of the gun, Murray on the run to the right. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. Second time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator...
And he did a pretty good job there to get back to the line of scrimmage as he's chased out of bounds.
Mike, these are the plays that on the stat sheet, the offensive lineman, look at the quarterback a little sideways. He has a chance to just throw that ball out of bounds, but instead, he takes it out of bounds himself, and that goes on the stat sheet as a sack.
Murray now on second down. Moving outside the pocket. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
Murray on third down. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
So prior to that third down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up fourth down.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. He's got his man. It's Harrison. And he will score. Game on. Marvin Harrison Jr. Touchdown, Arizona. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Get set, get set. 18, watch out. Up.
Off the play fake. Here's Purdy. Going for it all. That is hard. bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. From the gun, here's a handoff. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7 at the 20-yard line.
Get set. Get set. 18.
From the shotgun, it's Purdy. A short one there. Caught by Kittle. And the 49ers are going to be set up. First and goal coming up. They'll mark them down to the 6-yard line.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the fourth quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So, really nice job here late. Let's see if they can put this one out of reach.
Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
At the 7-yard line.
Throwing from the gun is Purdy. He's got it at the 3. And he'll take this down to the 2. But a good tackle there. Going to set up third and goal. They need 2. Here's Purdy. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. George Kittle. Touchdown, San Francisco. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line.
20-yard line.
Timeout 49ers. That is their second. And they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Murray now to throw on first down. He'll air it out down the middle. That's over the middle and intercepted. Oh, yeah. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. And he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position. I can tell you from firsthand experience, Mike, that is a lonely and long jog back to the huddle. I mean, you're an inch away from being the hero with a deep touchdown. Instead, you let it go through your fingertips, and you got to come back to the huddle and try again.
And he's able to find a crease, get ahead for 7. It'll bring up third down.
So I think as they continue to have success on the ground like they did here, I think we're going to see them continue to lean towards that ground game, force the defense to come up, sell out, take it away, and then there's all sorts of options downfield in the passing game.
You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked off by Sean Murphy-Bunting. And the Cardinals are going to have the ball at their own 18-yard line.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Here is first and 10. They'll drop to throw. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
And mark them down beyond the 30. We've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's first and 10. He's going to take a shot down the field. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
Get set. Up.
First and 10. Purdy. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup of 5. Here comes second and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
Out of the gun. It's Purdy. High-headed defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
4 yards to go.
Get set. 18. Go.
Out of the gun, here's Purdy. Open man, left side, he's got it. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
49ers.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Look him up on a second down and 8.
At the 24-yard line.
Get set. 21. Under 10.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. Tough running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the first down. It'll be first and goal.
San Francisco.
Now we'll get whistles, and they have signaled for a timeout. Curious there. Not sure the logic, but one stoppage with 5 seconds to go. Here's a chance to put this game away. First down and goal. Shotgun snap to Purdy. This one caught at the 4. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So a win here for our visitors.